a crusade to champion the cause of the innocent, the helpless, in a world of criminals who operate above the law.
I'm the artist taxi driver. This, my friends, is Max Keiser. Right. This is not a recession, this is a robbery. Max was my first guest ever inside my taxi. And it's come full circle. Robbing the poor to pay the rich, Max.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's not by accident that the top 1% has gotten richer than they ever have in the last 150 years. Even during the robber baron period, you didn't see this incredible wealth disparity. And this has all been engineered using financial engineering and primarily, and an abuse of political power and an abuse of central bank power. So you end up with this enormous distortion in how the wealth is distributed, and we see a lot of problems as a result.
But it's a global thing, isn't it? We were just saying that. It's a global thing.
Well, I think a good example of how global this has become, for me, I think the fact that they could just parachute in the Bank of Canada Governor Mark Carney and just swap him into the Bank of England slot like this shows you that on the global level, on the central bank level, the Bank of International Settlements, which is really the central bank of central banks, and they work with all the government sovereign central banks, and they can just swap and plug in different characters because they all have the same policy, which I believe that's correct, which is why you don't have any more competition so much in the world. You know, David Ricardo, a contemporary of Adam Smith, talked about competitive advantage in economics and how one country would have a competitive advantage over another country. But when all the countries of the world are pursuing the same monetarist policies of giving the top 1% unlimited wealth at 0% interest rate and then letting everyone else scramble and just, you know, kind of left behind, you end up with this enormous problems that we've seen.